Hi, Dan Mullarkey with West USA Realty. Wanted to give you a quick market update for January 2015. Kind of an interesting month. It's the first month of the year that we can actually look back and see what's going on in our market, see how spring's going to be, and kind of see how this is going to translate into summer. So one real interesting number that I saw right off the bat here would be the number of new listings is actually down quite a bit from last year. We're looking at almost 11,000 versus 2014 when it was nearing about 13,000. So quite a big drop in the number of new listings. One other number here, the month supply of inventory, is actually up a little bit from last month, but we're sitting at 5.67 months supply. Now, what that means is anything between 4 and 6 months is a very healthy market. Anything less than 4 months basically becomes a seller's market. Anything greater than 6 months becomes a buyer's market. So right now we're getting close to the 6-month mark, but the number of new listings is down quite a bit. Now here's the problem we're seeing. These new listings that are coming out, they're being priced pretty high compared to what they're actually selling for. Average sales price right now is $195,000, whereas these new listings are coming in at $230,000. Now that's not too out of the norm. Last year, listings came in at $220,000, whereas the actual sales price was at $182,000. So there's even a bigger gap here last year. So it's just one of those things where sellers get excited about the market. They keep their home off the market during the holidays. They expect a very strong spring, which, I mean, right now we do have a healthy market. It is pretty well balanced. So it's just one of those things where it will take a little time for them to start reducing their prices a little bit and nearing actual market value. And then those homes will sell pretty quickly because we are in a very stable market. So for buyers, this is a good thing. Since we're on the upper end of that scale, there's a little more negotiating room. For sellers, as long as they're coming in close to market value, their home's going to sell pretty quick. And if somebody has a home to sell and then buy, it's a great time for that, because in a stable market like this, you're able to kind of negotiate on both ends and you're not taking a hit on either side. So it's a very exciting market for anybody that is looking to buy or sell. There's a lot of good opportunities. So one thing I did want to address, there was an article that came out in the Phoenix Business Journal talking about how foreclosures are up 100% in January, which is really misleading because the banks basically put a moratorium on foreclosures during the holidays. It happens every year. So January, those numbers always spike a little bit. But I did want to actually give you the numbers. January 2015, there were 777 notices of foreclosure for residential properties. And if you compare that to the same time last year, we're actually down about 25%. So foreclosures are in no way spiking. They're actually decreasing. So it's just one of those things where the media gets a hold of some numbers and they try to make something out of it. But really, our market is very stable. So if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Dan Mullarkey, 480-296-5959. Thanks.